Hi everyone, welcome to BARI English Academy. Today we are going to get a different exposure through an activity which is parliamentary speech session. You can come up with your data and your script to present yourself. So let's begin.
Good morning, sir. I'm a dear friend. Firstly, thank you to give me this opportunity to stand here. This side Deepika Sharma from UP. So today I stand here to present my view on the Women Reservation Bill. The Women Reservation Bill, pending for nearly 27 years, the Women Reservation Bill was tabled in the first Lok Sabha session on the Parliament House on 19th September by Minister of Law and Justice Mr. Arjun Ram Meghwal. We all are give the new name this bill. The name was Nari Shakti Bandhan Adhiniyam. So guys, we have a five highlight point in this bill. The first one of 33% of seat in the Lok Sabha state legislature and the Delhi legislature assembly will reserve for women. And the second was the bill would not come into effect during the upcoming 2024 Lok Sabha election. I explained this in normal words. Mr. Meghwal said that 181 seat would be reserved for women in the current strength of 543 of the parliament. And the next one is one third of the seat reserved for SC and ST in the Lok Sabha will be reserved for women for the categorized so in the current strength of 543. And for example, 28 out of 84 seats reserved for SC will be reserved for SC women, and 60 out of 74 seats reserved for ST will be reserved for ST women. And the next one point is the reservation will in place only 15 years after the bill become any act. But according to me, this time is extended. And the last one point is the seat reserved for women will be rotated after each delimitations exercise. Thank you guys. Give me your precious time and listen to me carefully. Once again, thank you.
Honorable Speaker and everyone here, I want to talk about a rule of Article 370. Article this rule was in the India Constitution and was special for Jammu and Kashmir. This rule gave Jammu and Kashmir some different right compared to other states, but in 2019 it was changed. The beginning is when India became free from British rule in 1947. Jammu and Kashmir had to decide whether to join India, Pakistan, or remain independent. The ruler of Jammu and Kashmir choose choose to join India to make this choice smoother. India gave then Article 370 as a promise. Article 370 was like a special agreement. It allowed Jammu and Kashmir to have its own rules in my areas. For example, they could they could decide who gets to be a permanent resident and who does not. This was different from other states in India. Over time, people had different feelings about this rule. Some liked it because they felt in protected Jammu and Kashmir, unique culture and identity. But others felt that it stopped Jammu and Kashmir from fully being a part of India. In 2019, the India government decided to end this special status. They said it was to help Jammu and Kashmir grow, be, uh, grow and be safer. But not everyone agreed. Some people were worried about what would be happen next. After the changes, there were many reactions. Some people were happy because they thought it would bring would be businesses and opportunities. Others were worried about their rights and their lands. It's still a big topic of discussion. So, in short, Article 370 was a special rule that gave Jammu and Kashmir different rights. It was there removed for many years, but it was removed in 2019. We need to make sure that everyone in Jammu and Kashmir it's okay and that they have a good future. Thank you for listening me.
Hello, this is Abdul Hamid and Honorable Speaker and fellow parliamentaries and esteemed citizens. Today, I want to talk to you about a new law which is not implemented yet, and the law is about the Digital Privacy Protection Act. This law is all about keeping your personal informations and safe when you are online. And first of all, we must know what is the problem which is going on right now and people are facing right now. There are some problems which I am going to tell you about, which I faced also, and I read this on newspaper. And first is data breaches. What is data breaches? Sometimes companies lose their personal data like your email and credit card informations, and like some other more data which can be leaked. This law makes them take extra step to keep it safe. And too much, and the second one is too much watching, like sometimes website and apps that we are using right now watch what you do online, and this law stops make from doing it too much, like what we are doing right now in our phone. And some companies are watching you what you are doing in your phone or smartphone and machine. And the third one is your right. It's all about make sure you have the right to keep your online life private. So what the law does, but I make the law, but I made the law. I want to tell you this law does four important things. First is keep your data, means it tells company to make sure that data is safe, tells you when there is problem. And the second is protection your privacy. It stops websites and app watching you all the time. And the third one is make thing clear. It make company tell you what you are doing, and what you are doing with your data. And the fourth one is punish bad behavior, and if company does not follow the rules they can get in trouble. And the conclusion of this, I want to say at last, this law is here to make sure your online secret stay safe. It's all about giving you more control on your online life. And thank you for listening, and let's work together to keep your online world safe and private. Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker and Member of Parliament. My name is Mohit, and today I am talking about UCC Act. The Uniform Civil Code Act is a proposal in India to formulate and implement personal laws of citizens which apply on all citizens equally regardless of their religion, gender, and sexual orientation. Currently, personal laws of various communities are governed by their religion scriptures. Implement of a uniform civil code across the nation is one of the continuous promises pursued by ruling party of BJP. Personal laws are distinguished from public law, and personal laws are public laws and cover marriage, divorce, inheritance, adoption, and maintenance. While Article 25 to 28 of the Indian Constitution guarantees religious freedom to Indian citizens and allows religious groups to maintain their own families' affairs. Article 44 of the Constitution accepts the Indian state to apply directive implements principles and common law for all Indian citizens while formulating national policies. Personal laws were first framed during the British Raj mainly for Hindu and Muslims citizens. The British feared oppositions from community leaders and refrained from further interfering within this domestic sphere. The Indian state of Goa was separated from India due to colonial rule in the east, while Portuguese Goa and Daman retained a common family law known as the Goa Civil Code, and thus is the only state of India with a uniform civil code till date. However, the Goa Civil Code is not uniform as it special provisions for different communities. For example, it allows bigamy to Hindu man if the wife does not deliver a child before the age of 25 or a male child before the age of 30. Following India's independence, civil code bills were introduced which largely codified and reformed personal laws in various sects. Among Indian religions like Buddhists, Hindus, Jains, and Sikhs, but it exempted Christians, Jews, Muslims, and Parsis, being identified as distinct communities from Hindus. UCC emerged as a crucial topic of interest in Indian politics following the Shah Banu case in 1985. The debate across the when the question of making certain laws of applicable to all citizens without abrogating the fundamentals right right to practice religious functions. The debate then focused on the Muslim personal law, which is partially based on the Sharia law permitting unilateral divorce. At the end, I want to say if India wants to grow, so very important UCC Act implement. That's it. Thank you.